As a professional magician, I have the opportunity to share my magic all across the country. One of the things I've discovered is that my magic adds value to people. Now, of course, I bring the value of entertainment, I bring the value of making people laugh, but my magic also adds value in very special ways. My magic can add value to a mother on an airplane who is exhausted, and her kids are driving her crazy. A little bit of magic in that situation can add great value. Of course, after the magic trick, the mom is probably thinking, "That was great, Mr. Magic, but for your final act, can you pull some Ritalin out of your ear?" My magic adds value. Another thing I've discovered is that you don't have to be a magician to have magic. Anything about you that adds value to people is your magic. Maybe you play a musical instrument like the guitar. Maybe you brighten people's day with your amazing personality or your positive attitude. We all have special gifts and abilities that can work like magic to add value to people. My question for you is this: what is your magic? What about you adds value to people? I'm going to tell you about a friend of mine who has found a very creative way to share her magic and add value to people. Her name is Karen. Karen is also known as the Flower Fairy. What Karen does is she goes over to people's homes, either while they're away or while they're asleep, and leaves flowers on their doorstep. Or she will plant a flower in their flower bed. Now, she doesn't do origami flowers, she actually plants real flowers. And then she leaves a little note on the door. But it doesn't say, "Hey, Karen was here. Don't you think Karen's pretty cool?" See, Karen doesn't want the credit. On that little slip of paper, Karen just leaves instructions on how to care for the flower. Because Karen agrees with John Wooden, who said, "You can't live a perfect day without doing something for someone who can never repay you." And of course, Karen can't be repaid if they don't know that it was Karen. And by the way, when they come home from their trip, when they get up in the morning, that flower really lights up their day. How can you light up people's day? What is your magic? If you can mark the time right there, that was the end of the first 3-minute speech, and I'm going to start the second half. Just a minute ago, I shared with you how you can add value to people by sharing your magic. What I want to add to that is that your magic doesn't have to be something spectacular. Maybe you don't play a musical instrument. Maybe you can't finish a race. Maybe you don't have a green thumb like the Flower Fairy. Your magic doesn't have to be something amazing and spectacular. The smallest acts of kindness can add value. Maybe holding the door open for someone can add value. Or maybe some people just need to hear, "Thank you, job well done." Or sometimes value is added in something as simple as a smile, which is, of course, something you hear about in every self-help book and every motivational speaker talks about. But why is it so important to smile? Well, what did Mother Teresa say about smiling? She said that a smile is like a gift. Have you ever thought of a smile as a gift? It doesn't have to be something big. See, our magic isn't about making people say, "Wow, you're amazing." Your magic is about people saying, "Wow, you made me feel amazing." When it comes to sharing your magic and adding value to people, you are like a dealer in a card game. But you're not like the typical casino dealer. See, you actually want the people that you're playing with to win. Whoever the people are in your game. Maybe it's clients that you're dealing with. Maybe it's employees that you're dealing with. Or it could be family members, or it could be strangers on the street. You want to deal people a winning hand. And of course, every card has a different value. Some people just need to be dealt a smile, while other people might just need to hear, thank you. And then some people need to have something a little bigger, like maybe a dozen roses, fellas, right? But see, every little bit of value that you add can help people win in some big way. So that means add the value, keep it coming. Do it in small ways and do it in big ways. And the bottom line is this. Every time you interact with another human being, you have a chance to add value. Everything you say and everything you do should enrich people's lives in some way. Everything you say and do, whether it's the things that flourish because of your actions or the things that flourish from your mouth. Thank you.